Welcome back to the Beef and Barnsey channel. Today I thought I'd take a little bit of time to talk about shoes. Lots of stuff, there's a lot of things that go into all this, but this is kind of how I set up my shoes, because I think your perfect slide is every bit as important as the perfect bowling ball. So the first thing we have, obviously 3G shoes are adjustable all the way around. And so you have different soles and we have different heels. And this is kind of a base setup for how I do it. Now this is what would be a 10, I guess, the slickest sole you have. Ours is black, there's also a gray version. But as you can see, what I do with all of these soles is I cut them in half. And that lets me to tailor the sole to where I have more slide in the front, and as I go back, it's either the same or it's slower as we go. So very often what I might do is I might start with the vanilla colored one, go to an orange, which is a little bit slower, and then go down to a heel down here that has slide in the front with a little bit of texture in the back. So this is not so unusual as a setup that I might use. But say they're really tacky, and in the summer, anybody who's bowled on synthetics in the Midwest in the summer has seen them be super, super tacky. So what I do is I'll put this really slick one up at the top. Now when I put it on the whole heel, I can't ever stop. So then I put something a little bit slower right behind it, and then we'll put on a heel down here with one of the varying slide soles. We can go as far as a 10. Obviously I didn't even cut this one, so I don't use that one too often. But then I would use the same as this sole here. Obviously this fits in a little bit better. But so I'm going from fast to slow to same, and then back to rubber to get stopped. But so we go over to Asia. They buff the approaches every week. They use some different materials. Man, my normal setup, I cannot stop at all. So I keep something that I don't use hardly at all, but I'll keep it over there. Now I might start with just the orange in the front, so I can always get my foot started and then slow down with that more grip. And then I got a heel that's pretty soft, and that allows me this is probably my most stop that I have in my arsenal. But to make more versatility out of all these soles and heels, you cut them in half, have more slide in the front so your foot can get in front of you with more braking behind it, and that'll let you adjust to different approaches no matter what the lane conditions, no matter what the humidity conditions, or the wood versus synthetic approaches. And that's how I tailor-made my 3G shoes. Come back to the Beef and Barnsey channel for more tips and tricks.